side and not right over the front of the token.
Mm.
All right. Well, I played the wrong intro, everybody. Shit.
Whoops.
And but that's all right. We're here now. This is channel Rob Tui. Thank you to McClancy 10,006 for resubbing 79 months in a row. 79 months.
Wow.
Somebody do the math on that. That's like 6.5 years. Um,
Like, old enough to drive, isn't it? Oh.
yeah, everybody's here. Spencer's not on camera, but well, Robin's not on camera either, but everybody's here. And Robin is our DM tonight. I'm turning it right over to her for Dragonlance.
Welcome back,
Dragonlance.
everybody. There's no recap from last episode because I literally did not have time to do that today. But the party went into the Sunward Fortress and cleared it out, fought some monsters, disabled a gem in here that was turning things into draconian, like weird draconian slot hybrid monster
Oh
shit.
yeah, Slot. I remember.
But the party took care of the gem, if I remember correctly. Again, I had no time to prep today, so apologies. That being said, it's gonna be a little rough around the edges today because I'm literally running straight out of the book, no Robin flavored edits. So, you guys have with you this elf priestess. Her name is Yurkel. You saved her from inside of here, and she has requested for you guys to take her back to her people. You do know that some other sea elves were captured and taken to a place by the dragon army, which I will point out to you when I find the map. This is so bad. Uh, is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Shit. I thought I had it down here. Bear with me one moment.
Stand by.
Stand by.
Uh,
Oh, my new glasses
Somebody's
are
like,
shit.
hey, bring all that stuff over here and I'll put it in my magical bag.
I found it.
Because you guys
Okay.
found some loot.
So you guys are at location letter D, which I will point to. Thank you, whoever did that. I appreciate you. And you do know roughly that the sea elves may have been taken to location I up here.
Somebody
You've
went
already
happy with
been
the
to
ping.
E.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so you guys have been to E. That was Wakenreth, the tower that was like weirdly half in another realm. If you guys kind of remember that adventure, you've already been there. C, I believe, was the water temple that you guys did a long, long time ago. So basically, the gist is I is your next lead, but you guys can pick any of these letters because we're just winging it tonight. You do have Yurkel with you, the priestess. So if you don't want to take her with you to reunite her with her people, you can drop her off somewhere, maybe at the sea or whatever, or you can take her to go save her people who have been captured uh by the dragon army. Yeah. This is no prep Robin, and it's going great already.
About the people and the things in the place.
Yep.
People
Yep.
with a-
The words and the words and the words. So, what I'm saying is, you guys let me know where you want to go. If you think K sounds cool, I can tell you what that location is, and we can go from there.
Hey.
I say we take the chick to her place. Oh, am I canceled? Can I say chick? I'm out. I'm out. That's it. I'm done.
You're talking about baby chickens, right?
The lovely young lady or man
What?
to her to
Did I
their
do
to their
that?
place.
Isn't that
Did
how she
I do
talked?
that?
Or wasn't her name
That's
Urkel
my
or
vote.
something?
And then you guys can overvote me, but that's overvote. I just made a new word, overvote. Robin's breaking shit again, Corby. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, sorry.
We can help the pointy-eared lady.
Okay. So, I mean, Yurkel, she's like joyful. She's very happy that you guys will escort her there to hopefully save her people. So we don't need the Sunward Fortress map anymore. You guys can close that. I forgot to count how many days it will take you to get there.
20 minutes starting.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
How many hexes are we going?
It's 7. It's 7, Robin.
So, because you guys have like the boon, the travel boon, we'll call that 1 day of travel.
I made that
I'm
up. I don't know
making
how
it
many
up.
hexes it is.
Oh, well,
I
Dick.
just said a number.
Fuck, I believed you.
I believed me too, but I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is 7 hexes.
Get the fuck out of here!
But that's going by boat a little bit,
Winner,
taking
winner,
the
chicken
water.
dinner.
I know,
so-
right?
I got a
I
foldable
won.
boat and I'm a sailor.
All right, so well, you guys take a little boat.
On a
Take a little
3-hour tour.
boat ride with me.
Two, I specialize in the 2-hour or 3-hour tour.
Okay. Oh my god, this is gonna be a great night. I can feel it already. Okay, so you guys load up in the boat. You go for a little swim. I mean, a little ride in the boat. And yeah, we'll just expedite some of this. It's a day's worth of travel, so you'll get a long rest in there. Let's
Good.
do that
Bubo will get all
now.
his points back. Boom. Whoops, I didn't mean to ping that. Sorry.
Now, do you recall? Did you guys know? So some people still have the failed slod issue. They failed the saving throw against the slod infection, is what we'll call it. So did Bubo want to spend any spell slots before or after a long rest
Yeah.
curing people of that?
As soon as we're having a long rest, he will do the cure, the restoration, or whatever.
Okay.
Do we know
so
the people that were
Strings
got-
is 1.
Strings is 1, yes. I'm checking.
Oh, it said
checking.
okay. It failed save con is indicated on the thing.
Minos
Okay,
was one.
so we know who did it.
Minos was 1, but he's dead. And you guys buried him. I remember that. Okay.
On the top of the, and we camped out at the top of the hill.
Yeah, because it's rare that the party actually buries a fallen comrade.
So it's
pretty
just
rare.
it's only Strings is the only one.
Yep, Strings is the only remaining sick person.
Well,
So I will remove that.
Bubo kind of counts
He's
as sick.
permanently sick, so
Yeah.
All right, so Bubo, when you guys wake up in the morning from your rest, he, if you want to describe what that looks like, you healing him, you're more than welcome to.
so I'm gonna wait for him to be almost ready to wake up, but not quite ready to wake up, and then I'll sneak up on him and beat the tadpole out of him. And then
Semantic
cure him
component.
afterward.
Do you use
Semantic
like
component. Material
like
is a coat hanger.
Cudgel.
like tongs? Like, hold his mouth open.
It's so
Tongs and a coat hanger.
it's so tiny. Like the tablet is so early in the
That's what
gestation
she said.
period. But Strings actually, you like from the healing, it makes you like vomit it out. Like you vomit so much that you're like dry heaving at the end and nothing's coming out anymore, but you're still like
Sit down on a course
Bubo
party
nods in
ball.
compassion. Been there many times.
but
Airborne school. Ugh.
15 minutes of
Eh?
vomiting later, you finally feel better, maybe a bit thirsty.
Let's not give us
Um,
flashbacks from this last week, all right?
Sorry. But you are cleansed. I have
You have
removed the
been- you have-
effect.
This house is clean.
Guess I should open. Silent
So is
Solution.
my stomach.
All right,
you're-
so
You're not enjoying all
travel
the vomit now?
montage. Some Benny Hill music while you guys are traveling or whatnot. I gotta roll to see if the fuck it.
I
Is it this
mean, we
one?
do actually have that sound if you want to play.
Oh, it's a D10. I'm dropping a D10.
That's danger. It's a danger sound.
4. Okay, so
think we should play
the canyons in the area that you guys are traveling in are about half full of water. It's been raining a lot lately, but you guys felt this coming because you do have a boon for kind of predicting this. So you guys knew to get out, rain gear and like that type of stuff. Like you guys are much more prepared for it. You can take the boat through some of the canyons towards the place that you're heading to, actually, so your travel is a bit more expedient. because of the boon that you guys have, because you can travel in the canyons by boat instead of by foot. So actually, it, works out pretty good for you in this way. So you guys are getting pretty close to this. You can see it from a distance, this like encampment. Very obviously a Red Dragon army encampment, black and red tent tops and things of that nature. So there's a description for approaching the camp. So you can smell rotting fish and burning flesh in the air. The camp is
Gross.
on top of the cliffs, and it juts out from like the center of a muddy lake. So there's like a lake surrounding this whole thing, and it's like situated on an island, a cliffy island in the middle of the lake. It's ringed by immense bone spurs, like little pokey, bony, things facing out. There's a wooden palisade and tons of tents and huts and a watchtower also inside of the tent, but it's crooked. Looks like it was just like recently constructed, not very well. And there are dozens of Dragon Army soldiers keeping watch around the camp. So I will share the map with you guys so you guys can see the outside of it. Maybe let me disable line of sight. Maybe can you guys see the whole map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything.
I mean,
Okay, that's fine. So you guys are looking at this from, a distance. It's like out in the middle of a lake. I just want you guys to kind of like see, which ways you can approach the camp itself, if you guys want to approach it and come clean it out or whatnot. But from your vantage point, maybe you guys are like up higher, so you can kind of see down into it. You can see that I have this like little cordoned area in the back left where there's like cages built up. You can see the watchtower in the center. You can see their tents around
Ooh.
their fire pits, that
I
type of
just
stuff.
got that error message, and then Fantasy Grounds closed
Oh
on me.
no.
Uh-oh. What error?
You know the little window that pops up with the red exclamation mark that you
Oh,
get
the
randomly?
crash error?
Yeah, it wasn't even up long enough to read it.
I'm so sorry.
Was it because of
Where
the
does the
pings?
wooden bridge go?
I
I
imagine it
wasn't
crosses
pinging
the
anything.
lake to like a different shoreline of the lake. It doesn't really say where it goes.
Um,
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Maybe-
Sorry.
Maybe we
doesn't
should
say.
approach at night when they can't see.
But yeah, I mean, you guys can talk through like how do you want to try and sneak in? Do you want to try to bullshit your way in? Maybe you guys can talk amongst yourselves and formulate like what your
Well,
plan of attack or non-attack is for tackling
How-
this.
how far away can we be safely, like someplace, and watch for a while?
Yeah, I mean, so I think where you guys are at, like on the other like shoreline of the lake, maybe up high in some of the cliffs, or theater of the minding, all of this. I'd say where you guys are at right now, you can see the camp, but you're probably not going to be spotted very easily. You have some cover, trees, cliffs, like that type of stuff, so you guys can observe for a while if you want. See if they're posting guards, that type of stuff.
Oh, Money, didn't you have a spyglass?
I do.
So the
It's-
map shows
It's on my
a
Fantasy Grounds table, though.
rock wall, and the description says wooden wall. Is the outer ring wood or stone?
So I think this bit is like the bone spurs. The gray thing, it said it did have like bone spurs, but yeah, I see that in the description. It also says that there's a wooden palisade.
Well, the bone spurs are presumably
There's
the
a
white
wooden
things.
palisade around. Fuck yeah, this map is not good, Watsy. Good job. Wooden palisade surrounds a camp composed of tents, huts, and a crooked watchtower. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say.
Are you talking to Watsy, Robin?
It's just gray
I am
wood. It's
because
been
they
weathered.
they
Right.
always do this. They don't make the maps match the description or vice versa.
I wonder. I always thought that what was happening was they write the adventure, they give it to the artist, the artist draws shit, then they edit it.
Yeah.
Because that can be the only way. Because the artist is, I think this is Mike Schley. He's not dumb. He draws what they give him, and then they change it. And they go, oh, this isn't going to work for the other part of the story. We got to change it over, and they already have the map like 7 months in advance. So yeah, I think that's what happens. That's just my guess.
I think we should come in from the northwest in the water quietly and then just take apart the wall right there and sneak everybody out.
There's people we gotta rescue.
Sea elves, yes. You guys have been led
Ho-
to believe
how
that there
many?
are sea elves captured here.
learned that
That's a
some
good
of-
question.
Ishvern's allies, other sea elves, are held prisoner at a place called Camp Carrion Clay in the middle of a murky lake. Ishvern would like to see elves found and freed for 750 gold pieces. Pearls
As
each.
far as you guys know, there are approximately 3 captured sea elves.
Oh, okay. Well, we can get them. 750 each.
If we need to, if we don't think we can do it quietly enough, one of us can make a distraction on the other side where the bridge is, while the rest of us come in and tear apart the wall and get the
Yeah, and I can cast water walking on
things
them.
out.
We can walk across the water.
How tall is the wall?
We
I'm
need to.
sorry, I was logging back in,
It doesn't say, so I'm going to DM say it's 4 feet tall. 5 feet. 5 feet tall.
and then there's a watchtower that sticks up above that.
Yes.
And
That's
but
in
it
the
looks
very
like,
center of the camp.
and this bridge leads to where?
Across the lake
So it's a
to like
pretty
one shoreline of the lake. So
It's
this
like
like
a-
brown crappy stuff around this is water. It's the swamp lake.
Yeah, so if we wait till night, I cast water walk on us all. We can very quietly approach from any direction.
We can
And
also
just
just
go
swim.
over this 5-foot
Yeah.
wall. I mean, you just don't even have to
Faster.
climb it. You can just reach over
No
it.
need
Yeah,
to
just-
go over it. We tear it down, make a hole in it. They leave, and we're out. Well, they even know we're here.
So the quietest place might be up in the northwest. Ooh, somebody pinged where I drew. Nice.
So let's just discuss what's really gonna happen, right? That
You mean our
Ish is
plan
just gonna
versus reality?
Fireball them all from the wall, right?
All right, calm down. Calm down. No
Typically.
fireballs.
So if he kills them all, then we don't need to take apart the wall. We could just like go through the gate.
Do we know? We don't know how many soldiers are in there. Do we have a count?
Make me a perception check, and I will
Dozens
let you
of
know how
dragon
many you
army
see.
soldiers keep watch.
Now the real question is how many of the soldiers inside can I fit within the diameter of my fireball spout? That's a real question. Claude.
I'm counting, so bear with me one moment.
All right.
Again, I didn't do any prep, so
Stand by.
Counting. That's a lot. I'm counting. When I get back on
Uh,
the table, for some reason it
So in the
notes?
time that you guys are observing the count, you see some of them patrolling across the bridge. You can see some of them inside, coming in and out of tents, going up the watchtower, checking on the prisoners, et cetera, et cetera. You can get a rough estimate of approximately 12 to 15 soldiers. So, you're like, did I count that one again? Or, whatever. So I'll give you 12 to 15.
Okay. So there's 2 plans: fireball and sneaky. Which do we like best?
Well, we should sneaky then fireball.
Oh, fireball if we need to. Have it ready to go. There you go. Okay, so I think our plan, DM, is going to be sneak up to this location at night, get a hole in the wall, sneak in, get the prisoners. Wait, where are the prisoners?
They're in those cages,
Yep.
probably.
Oh, they're in there. Okay. Oh yeah. So then they'll be right there. Thank you
Is
for
it
the
windy?
pings. Can I just please see that again? Thank you.
You guys, it was on the next page. The walls are 15 feet high.
Okay, so we need to actually go through the walls then, and they're made of like.
My apologies.
You
They
can. You're
definitely
the
look like
DM,
they're
Robin.
made
You
of,
can change
like-
anything you want.
Like stones and bones.
Yeah, I mean, it says they're made of driftwood, but they have like bone spurs every few feet, as you guys can see the little pokey parts sticking out. So that pokey thing is made out of bone. But apparently the rest of the wall, even though it's gray, it's made out of wood.
Okay.
All right, so Tomani wants to be on top of the wall in a dark area, wearing his cloak and watching and making sure nothing's.
It's made of
getting
driftwood.
spotted.
It's not going to support your weight.
Here, I will.
Are we not
Thanks,
going to try to?
DM.
Are we not going to try to get a?
There's your wall description.
Are we not going to try to get a? Oh, it has hit points.
Yeah, because they knew that people would try to come
Yeah.
through the walls.
But then if we do that, we're going to wake everybody up unless we have some way to dissolve it or quietly hit it. You know, I don't know.
Shut up.
Okay.
No, if you got, hey, hash it out.
No,
You know, if you guys hash it out, it
I
gives
gave
me time to
myself
keep
the shut up.
reading.
That sound was played by me because I had nothing else to say. I couldn't
I gotcha.
couldn't
have a
continue. My
question.
eyes are blurry. I'm lightheaded.
Ask away.
So if this is driftwood, it comes from originally a tree, right?
I imagine so, yeah.
What happens if you cast mending? Does it like start like expanding and growing into a tree again?
No, I would say that if it had any like rotted parts, maybe like those would toughen up and go back to like kind of better. If there was like holes in it, maybe it would fill some holes, but I wouldn't think it would grow a brand new tree. That's something
Okay.
like plant growth. I think would do
Gotcha.
that.
Damn.
Okay.
We used to have like Dragon Army clothes. Remember?
I can cast silence, and we can just.
Oh, there we
that
go. I was waiting.
small
I
section
knew
of
there
the
was
of the
some
wall.
fucking thing that I was missing. That was it.
Oh,
Thank you.
That's
Silence.
a good idea.
There we go. So we can. Okay. So now our plan is. Now I'm back in it. I'm gonna
Drake,
sneak
that
up
is
to
my
this area.
6-year-old's favorite phrase. That's a good idea. So
That's a
you
good idea.
saying it just made me think of my kid because he says that shit all the time. We're like, hey, let's brush our teeth. And he's like, that's a good idea.
That's funny. So we're gonna go sneak up there, cast silence, put a hole in the wall, and then get those prisoners out, and off we go. And if there's any guards in there or people come in to mess with us while we're doing it, fireball.
All right.
All right, and Tomani's got some like hand axes and some long swords and stuff that don't really count that we could use as chopping instruments.
Sounds good. Okay. So here's how this is going to work. Firstly, since you guys are kind of spending the day observing, maybe you've got like temporary kind of camp set up. Obviously, I imagine you guys are on guard, on high alert throughout the day. I would like all of you to consume at least 2 rations because you're, eating, taking breaks to eat for the day, waiting for darkness, etc.
Okay.
Tomani's
to
gonna
8.
have 3.
10 down to 8. 10 down to 8. I'm 10 down to 8. Everybody.
And then, so your mode of transportation across the water on the northwestern side to come towards the cage area is water walk, correct?
Or the boat.
Or the boat.
Oh well, no, we're using the boat.
Swim.
I think.
All right, the boat. Okay, I'm
gonna
just
cast
making
water
sure
walk
I'm on
on
the
all
same
of us
page.
anyway. Just in
Except
Just in
me,
case.
because I actually swim faster than I walk.
you can still swim. Sure.
You don't have
All
to
right.
use it. Yeah.
You're
All
the-
right.
But I'm also the captain of the boat, so hopefully I don't need that skill.
It's a ritual, so I'm not wasting a spell slot. So
Well, we want the
Yeah.
boat over there just in case we need to. I mean, we're hoping these freaking sea elves can swim, but
They
you never know.
can.
If you have water
Well,
walk, do you
if they're
have to,
unconscious, they're
walk?
not swimming.
or is it a choice? Can you swim?
Grants the ability to.
No, okay.
It's
you don't
not
have
so I
to
can
use it.
choose to swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you're swimming, right, you have to like climb up on top of the water and like get out of it, like you're getting out of a manhole, and then you can stand on top. You'd be like,
Where the
It's like-
fuck are my tokens?
Where the fuck are they?
they're next to the things over there by the whatchamacallits.
I can't find my black and white token set. What the fuck? Cool. All right. Well, whatever. I was gonna put the boat on the map for you guys, but I don't have time for that, so it's fine. Okay.
You don't have time. We got like
So-
2.5 hours.
You know what I mean. I don't feel like finagling it. Okay, so let me just plop you guys up here. You guys are still further away. That's fine. So you're approaching on your boat. You're casting water walk, so you can manage your spell slots for that. And then whoever was casting silent ritual, love it. Whoever was casting silence, if you could give me the area of effect of your silence on the map, just using the
Circle?
pointers. Yeah, thank you. Jesus Christ, yes. I'm so sorry. And spell management for that, your spell slot. And how are you guys going about the wall? Breaching the wall
So we are gonna just come up and start hacking away.
in the silence.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Because they'll neither see nor
I-
hear us.
I can just misty step to the inside using subtle spells, so I don't need any verbal or semantic components. And step inside if the party wants me to.
What can you cast anything
Well, here,
good
take
like
these
sleep
axes
or
and you
something?
can start chopping from the inside.
Well, no, but what
Okay,
if
my
what if somebody
apologies.
sees him?
The tokens are unlocked.
Then
Well,
he's
we obviously would
screwed.
like peek through the wall and see what the situation
Oh.
is.
I like seal meat.
This
I
is the
figure-
spread of silence.
Yes.
Roger that.
So I would think we would put it to where the outer edge on the northwest side is closer to the wall, so there's more silence inside the room for when we get in there. That's what I would think we would do.
None of the pins on the map work, so I'm trying to find the creatures that are in the watchtower so I can make perception checks for them really quick. But none of the pins on the map are working. I love this. I love this game so much.
This
When
is
you
my
catch up to it.
This is my idea of how silence would be cast. I think my thing isn't big enough. Actually, that's what I said.
Prom date.
Thank you. Yours isn't wrong. I would think it. You see what I'm trying to say, Sven? Who cast it? Sven. So that more of the inside is covered when we get in there. That's just all I'm trying to say.
Don't you have to see the location you're targeting?
You
with the
do.
silence.
Oh
think
well,
so.
then that
You
that
can't do
then-
anything but
okay.
outside of the
Like
wall.
the
we're
top
All
of
blocking.
the
right, then
wall
he's
or
then
whatever,
that's what he
yeah.
has to do.
Can
Okay,
you? Can
Why
we?
don't you just tell him to play his own character?
Are there any?
No.
cracks
See
in
what
the wall
happened
that we
was
can peek in.
Izzy said to Strings, why
Bob, make
don't
an
you
investigation check.
cancel? Why don't you do this? And he tells me I can't fucking see in there, and then I go okay. But
You don't
Sven,
have
the
to see
person,
it.
never spoke up at all, so I made that whole scenario up in my head.
Mm,
Centered
point
on a
you
point you
choose.
choose within range.
Oh, so you
So
can put it
say
in there.
20 feet that way.
Nice. I'm just saying we don't need all the extra silence out here on the water. We just need it inside the room. That was my point. But I'm not the
And we can't
caster.
hear you because we're in silence.
you guys are inside of silence, yeah. So hopefully you came up with some, hand signals during the
I
day.
did. There was a
while you
lot
were
of
waiting.
this. A lot of this.
But yeah, Bob, you find what you think is maybe a good weak point if you're gonna start tearing the wall
No,
down.
I'm trying to find a crack that I can look through.
Oh, just
see
to look
inside.
through. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's
I'll show
tons
you a
of
crack
cracks
you can look
everywhere
through.
you can kind of see through for sure. Yeah,
Okay,
like
I'm gonna
little
try
lumpy
to
bits and.
survey basically this room.
Yeah, I got you. None of these fucking pins work.
What the fuck?
This is so frustrating. Okay, let me go back a few pages.
What's going on with the pins?
I don't know. I click the pins and it doesn't open the manual, the story
Yeah,
manual for that part. It's so fucking frustrating.
I mean, it's not doing anything when you click the pen.
No, nothing happens. Like
Did you
absolutely
do you
fucking
have the
nothing.
play button pressed on the map?
Yes.
And I'm out. I don't know.
I'm out.
It's fine. I just navigated back.
That is
You
the
guys, is going
sum
to be
of
a lot
my.
of page turning for me tonight. Okay,
I
so
mean,
you're
my usually if the play button's pressed, I can't press anything on the map. So maybe you should redrag the map. That's the only thing I can think of.
maybe it's
You
fine.
just
Revert the
close it
map.
and reopen it.
It's fine. I'm not that pressed about it. Okay, so Bob, you peek in and you get a couple different vantage points. So you can see that there are, 4 cages. They're made of iron. And you can see that there is creatures inside of all of them. One of them looks not humanoid. It looks very monstrous. There's some kind of monster inside of one of these cages. It's hard for you to tell because it's dark and you're looking through like tiny little cracks, but you know that that is not a person. It's definitely like a big creature. You can also see that there's blood all over the floor in here. Just big smears of blood stains. Like the floor just looks, like people have been hurt and fucked up in here. And that's about what you can tell in the dark looking through the cracks.
Strings has no strength, so I'm going to be trying to
So-
find somewhere to watch through this this little map here, little
Okay.
hole here, to see if anybody comes in while the strong people are tearing apart the wall.
All right. Yeah, you got
So
it.
there's creatures you said, no humanoids that I could see in the area.
There are humanoids in some of the cages, but one of the cages looks like it's definitely holding something that is not humanoid in nature.
Does one group of the humanoids, from my vantage point, look like the sea elves?
I'm gonna say it's pretty hard to tell looking through cracks and in the darkness.
Okay.
I know you have dark vision, but like you're looking through cracks, you know what I mean? Like you can definitely like these people are like slumped down or like laying down in the
Yeah,
cages.
and I'm looking through a little crack.
Yeah, it's probably hard for you to tell like who's who and what's what.
What?
I would say something, but I'm busy trying to cut the strings on this driftwood.
Did I
Yeah, I
see
got
who or what is in that cage right there that we're closest to that we're basically breaking into?
Let's see. Does it say who's in what cage?
Come on, Watsy.
Oh, I bet if I put this encounter on the map, I'll know who's in what cage.
I'll bet you would.
Now we do too.
Which is probably made up by the developer of who made the module.
They're not. Oh, that's fine, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay.
Because they're friendly. That's why we can see
Yeah.
them.
Sorry, I can't. Whatever.
The module converter should have set them to neutral.
Yep.
Well, but shouldn't we know? I mean,
We don't
No.
know if they're
we
friendly
can't
or
see
not.
in there
You guys
yet.
are doing
Right,
this
right.
at night. Like I didn't
Right.
want you guys to know who was in what cage.
Got it. Got it.
Forgotten already.
Don't know.
What happened?
2 in the bottom.
Okay, what was your question again? I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Can I see if it's a humanoid or a creature that's in the cage?
Yeah, you can
right
tell
there?
that cage has some kind of humanoid.
Okay.
Man, you guys, I'm sorry. I should have prepped better.
And it looks
I
like
didn't
it's
have
like
Don't worry.
time.
lumped over into a ball and
Yeah,
sleeping.
they're definitely laying down in like fetal position, laying on the floor. But you can now that you guys are the rest of you guys are starting to take the walls apart, right? I'm not gonna make you guys roll against the AC
Yeah,
and the hit
we're
points. It's just
eventually
like
we'll do it
yeah, like
'cause
it'll
it's
take
in
you
silence,
15,
so
20
nobody's gonna
minutes.
know.
Yeah. I mean, occasionally I'm gonna make perception checks on the people in the watchtower, but that's just to make it realistic. Their first perception check was fucking terrible, so they have no idea currently that you guys are here.
Sweet.
Yeah, so these people, you can, now that you guys have, I'll say you guys are like, halfway busted through this wall. It's been about 10 minutes. That seems reasonable. You guys are just, you're in silence, but you're still trying not to make it like super fast and obvious or anything crazy. So I imagine that you guys are kind of taking your time and just like pulling bits out, like kind of deconstructing this wall, where it's, maybe lashed together with twine or something like that. Whatever. It doesn't fucking say. But now that you've kind of broken in, I'll say that you've broken in, right maybe where toe money is, I imagine, or you guys could have gone like in the gap between the cage, like here or here. So you guys pick one of those locations where you're making the breach. But now that you have breached it some, you can see that the cage, like directly, you guys are breaching next to that center cage right there, definitely has a person in it, and they seem to be sleeping. So but the breathing sounds ragged.
So
They don't sound
No,
great.
it doesn't, because
this
it's silent.
cage, it's an
Oh
iron
yeah, you guys wouldn't be
cage.
able to hear it. Never mind, I take it all back. You can't hear
The
any sound.
Looks dead.
the cage is an iron cage, and what is it, like 4 feet tall?
The cages are 10-foot cubes, so they're 10 feet tall, 10 feet wide,
Wow.
10, yeah.
So
Made of iron.
we could actually open the wall behind the cage so it's less easy to spot us
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's
And now we could, like,
right there.
yeah, we can move how is the cage fastened down now that we
There
got?
are padlocks on the fronts of the cages.
Okay,
we
so for
Can we
the
move the
first,
cage?
Sorry?
Can we move the cage?
It's 10 feet by 10 feet by 10 feet made of iron. It doesn't give me how much it weighs.
as soon
Oh,
as
iron!
like we
Holy shit!
I can get a clear view if it's like a humanoid, or if I can make some kind of discernible decision if the humanoid in that corner thing is hostile or not. If I determine that they seem not like a direct threat, I'm going to actually subtle spell Misty Step into the cage, kind of like nudge him to wake him up, tell him quiet, and then I'm gonna subtle thunder step me and them back out to the shore. Because of silence, it won't create the sound.
All right. So pick a point that you guys are breaching through. I've drawn some arrows like where breaches make sense in between these cages, but if you guys want your breach to be elsewhere, that's fine. Just let me know where you guys are gonna
Like
breach.
like this section, like between your pink arrow and toe money, like, so we could still get through over here, but most of it's behind the cage to help
So
block.
like right in front of it is still door.
So right
Okay,
here.
because if you guys, if you
Yeah.
guys break through that way, you're just gonna hit the backside of the cage. But I get
Oh,
what you're saying.
maybe
You can
here
clear
then.
like like a 5 foot, whatever. Yeah, so you guys are clearing like right here. Then yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll remove my other one. Okay, so I'll say that you guys have made enough of a hole that somebody could squeeze through if they wanted. It's about 4 feet wide that you guys have breached. You can definitely travel through that breach in the wall.
So Bob's gonna do his thing, and then Strings will sneak in and go to try to unlock the other one once Bob is done with his.
Toe money's gonna try to. Is this wall strong enough to climb over?
Yeah, you could climb over it. It's
Toe
15
money.
feet tall, but yeah, you could climb over it with some time and care taken for sure.
So I
So go
teleport
ahead.
in, kind of wake him up,
All right, so you
giving him
see
the quiet thing.
you see what is definitely a sleeping, injured sea elf. I'll reveal that one for you. They wake up and like you can tell that they're like startled. You can't hear any sound obviously because you're in the silence. And then the sea elf sees you make the shush and it's
I'm gonna
okay sort of
calm down,
motion. Yeah.
and then I'm gonna like motion like come on and hold out my hand. And as soon as they grab my hand, I'm going to subtle spell thunder step us out onto the beach.
All right, you got it. I
I could
moved
do it 2 more
her,
times.
Gonna teleport.
and she, they're sea elves. They're kind of familiar to some of this magic, so she knows that you're in like a silence spell, and you can just see her kind of like she's clutching at your clothes in she's trying to thank you, but she can't speak. So
Yeah, I'll do the like, you know, you're welcome thing and like point at
Bubo checks her over for injuries.
yeah.
okay, yeah, and
Leave her
she
alone.
is all kinds of beat up. Let me.
So he's going to use a healer's kit on her to patch her up.
Okay.
So strings inside.
Yes, and I will get to that in just one moment. I'm trying to put wounds on all these prisoners. Sorry, you guys. Okay, there we go. That's all of them. Okay, so strings. The cage you're looking at, you can see another humanoid person in their fetal position, curled up, not looking so great. There's a padlock on the front of the door, like I said. Yeah, they don't seem to notice that you're there. You're still like partially in the silence spell. That person over there though is not under the spell, so if you wake them, sound may come out. This person looks smaller than a normal size humanoid, more your size, strings. So you can assume that they're one of the short races, either a kender or a gnome or something like that. They look much smaller, or it could be a kid.
Right, and I'm going to use my thieves' tools to try to open
All right,
the padlock.
go ahead and make me that check while I look up what the DC is to pick these locks. All right.
12.
You stick your pick in, and this lock seems a bit harder than some locks that you've done before. You keep like catching it on the back, and you're having trouble with the tumblers. Unfortunately, that did not work. That attempt. I'm not sure how many pick locks you have, but I'll allow you to try again if you want.
So did Tomani successfully climb over the wall?
Yes, he did. I'm sorry, I meant to say that, but
Okay, so I'll
you're good, Tomani.
motion over to him, tell him to come. Can't do it.
But now that you've tried picking it once, I guess I'll give you the information that the DC to beat is 17.
Okay.
Wait, which lock are we trying to pick? Yeah, okay. Somebody move me over there to that cage.
So knowing that the sea elf is being cared for by Bubo, Bob's gonna kind of squeeze in and look at that cage.
All right,
All right.
Somebody pulls out this nice like set of thieves' tools, and he looks over at strings, and then he kind of nods towards his what does he play, the lute,
Yes.
and kind of shrugs, right? Like,
He wants inspiration.
and
I don't
doesn't
know if it
need
works
it.
if you can't hear it.
But he picks the lock.
Interesting question.
You do indeed. The person inside is still asleep. And we'll come back to you, Bob, I promise.
It's cool. I'm just kind of right now trying to just stay listening and stay up with everything.
I got you.
So describe this person.
Now
Now that
so
Money's looking in the cage.
okay, yeah. So they definitely look like a kender, full-grown kender, but they're like, they come up to your knees. Like this person's so little
And
compared to
Money's
you.
big too.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like a male kender. They look again like the other prisoner, really beat up. Black eye, bruises everywhere, blood like clotted scrapes, and they just look in a bad way.
So by
They're
the
still
way,
asleep though.
So Tomani is. What were you gonna say, Rob?
the a loot is a focus. So rules as written, it only requires you to hold it, not play it. So you don't actually have to play it. You just do that because you're a bard and you like to play your instrument. But you don't
It's
have
the
to.
same with a skin flute too, right?
It's the same.
You guys
You
are
don't-
so lucky. These
you don't have
Watchtower
to-
soldiers are rolling crap for
They're crap.
perception checks.
They're playing dice up there. They're shirking their duties and they're not even watching.
So Tomani's gonna like try to open this cage like as quietly as he can. He looks at it and it's all rusty looking. He's like, oh. He like puts a block in his pocket and then he tries to open this gate real quietly.
All right, I'm gonna
Like half of
roll.
the gate's in the silence, right? Is it like?
If
Is
I
it
roll
open on the left?
10 or higher on this 20, that gate is creaking loudly. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, you're
Oh!
so fucking lucky.
It's
gate
well
has-
oiled.
the
He
gate
he
is-
oiled it before.
got-
Somebody just lifts up the door and sets
It's
it
surrounded by
aside.
cotton.
I could have said 10 or lower. That's what I should have said because my rolls always suck.
Yeah, but if you would have said 10 or lower, it would have been
You'd
an
roll a
11
20.
or 20. Yeah.
That's
Why
funny.
is this dog bothering me?
All
What
right,
do you
you
want?
open the
No,
gate
go lay down.
nice and quiet.
So he's gonna
Uh,
like creep, like lean into this cage and just kind of put his hand on this kinder's mouth before he even realizes he's there. And he goes, "Shh, I'm freeing you," as he wakes him up.
He just like nods his head. You like his eyes are fearful. Obviously, nobody likes being jerked awake, having a hand on their mouth. But he acquiesces, and you can feel him kind of like untense, I guess, if you will.
So I'll try to like guide him towards the halfling, right?
All right.
Like, go that way.
Yeah, and I'll grab his hand and help him out.
Okay,
If he
so
can walk.
he's gonna, yeah, he can walk, but you can tell he's, limping, tired. He's just broke up. I imagine you guys lead him to your little breach, where he will cross through to the others.
Yuba will treat him as
I'll
well.
be poking a sea elf with a stick.
And like Buba, you
Oh,
can tell that
didn't mean to be
he's
here.
thanking you profusely as you're treating him, but you can't hear a damn thing. And he's like
Sure.
looking around like, what the hell? This is
Thanks.
crazy. All right. So you guys freed the Kender, and Bob, you're looking into that cage, and this is the cage
Poking one.
with two humanoids.
Trying to
There
poke one of
are-
them with a stick to wake him up gently, to be like, wake up.
We
And as
need
soon as
to-
he wakes up, I'm gonna give him the quiet, and then come here and hold out my paw.
Okay. She grabs your paw through the little
Let her
cracks in
step
the
outside
gate.
because
Does it work like that? That's cool.
Yep. It's just
All right.
basically I'm like, come with me and thunder step her outside, and then come back in and try to poke the other one unless she was woken up.
No, that the other one is still asleep and inside the cage. So you
Alright,
would
can I
have to
poke her?
leave the silence, I think, to reach her because she's on the south side of the cage in
And
here.
throw a rock, right?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so you throw a rock and she wakes up. I'm gonna do again. If she rolls
It really could have
higher.
been a pebble, you brute.
You didn't have to throw a boulder.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah. If she rolls higher than a 10, she might wake up loudly. That's where we're gonna go with. Okay.
Okay, so I nailed her like right in the eye.
Ah! What's going on?
So emotion like quiet, quiet.
Somebody's gonna
oh,
stick his head out of the
sorry.
silence.
You guys can't hear her
Okay.
obviously through the silence, but
Yeah, somebody's gonna stick his head out of the
okay.
silence around the corner and say, "Shh, we're here to rescue you. Who touched the flipper?"
Oh, thanks. Okay.
Aren't you a
And
little
she
short for a
just, like,
stormtrooper?
Nervously walks towards you and grabs your hand if you have it outstretched for her.
Yep, and using my third level slot, and out we go.
Alrighty. And Tomini, when you poked your head out, you could tell that there is some kind of fucking monster in this cage down here. Something massive.
Oh, that's no good.
So how many people can you guys fit in the folding boat?
20 or something?
And all of us can walk on water if necessary.
Oh,
So.
right. Except your prisoners.
Right. Well, they can get in the boat at the very
Right.
least.
Yeah.
Or they can swim if they can swim.
Oh, yeah. You
They're-
guys can make
they're
a
all healed
giant
up.
ship. That's right. Okay. Let me get one more perception check on my watchtower guards.
Miss it, Noonan.
Just to see if they noticed anything happening. Watch me roll like garbage.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that is not enough to notice. Wow. Well done, you guys.
You were expecting us to murder hobo shit,
You
weren't you?
didn't even need all
No,
the...
I love this.
Fireball,
I love this.
fireball, fireball.
I did want you guys to fight the monster in the cage, but that's okay.
You didn't even need those pens.
Hey,
It's true.
MVP about this encounter is strings for the zone of silence.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the silence I think really worked in your guys' favor because
Absolutely.
originally I was gonna have them DC 12 to notice you guys, breaking down the walls, being crazy, it's nighttime, whatever. But because of the silence, I brought it all the way up to DC 16 for the watchtower people to notice what the fuck was going on. And they never made that check, so you guys literally stole some prisoners under their noses.
They also conveniently built a
oh.
wall blocking all light. To
I know,
the
right?
cages, so
Fucking idiots.
So, like,
And
could
did it
we, like,
post
patch
anybody
up
on
the
guard
wall?
over here? Dumb.
We should like
Fucking
patch up the
idiots.
wall a little bit, so that way it doesn't look as quite obvious, and we can get further in
All
case
right.
somebody notices something, and then like
once we're
Yeah,
out
but-
of the silence, I will
Oh,
say,
yeah.
hey, Tomani, you want to go back and undo the cage on that monster so that
Let it loose.
when
Let
as
it
soon
loose?
As soon as they come in, it'll bang open the door.
No, I don't want to harm the monster.
Fair enough.
Why do you keep nosing me? Have him dog sitting.
All right.
What?
He's looking for treats.
So you guys
Right.
are unfolding the boat, loading up your prizes, people. Patching up the wall, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I will
Yeah,
say
no,
that this was a rip roaring success because I'm not an asshole.
Level up.
But you guys don't get all the cool loot that was here.
What?
That's right.
we can come back and clear out the place.
That's true. All right. So you guys take your little folding boat. Words are hard. And your rescued prisoners, maybe back to the cliffs, like way away where you guys were kind of observing from. It is, dark out, nighttime. But we'll say that you guys are far enough away if you guys wanted to converse with the prisoners. When you guys are away, they hug Yerkle. You can tell that they're happy to be reunited with their priestess. They all thank you profusely. I'm not gonna, go through the motions with all of that. But they are very, very happy to be rescued. The Kender, if anybody interacts with her, I'm sorry, it's not a male, it's a female. My apologies, I misspoke earlier. She tells you that her name is Kenna, and she's from a place called Hearts Hollow, which is actually out here in the wastes. It's just a small like settlement or village, if you will, or something of that nature. And she says, like, if you guys need a place to restock or rest, or if you just want to come by, her people will be happy and thank you for saving her. She's happy to escort you to Hearts Hollow if you would like.
Oh, that's good news.
Yes, that'd be great.
Safe place to rest is always good to.
Is it true we're supposed to hide all of our personal belongings?
From me?
From your kind.
Oh, no, no, no. That's silly. We're not all
Well,
thieves.
right, but those aren't your boots.
What? No, my nan made these for me. What are you talking about? But yeah, you guys got a campfire set up, and people are the sea elves are happily, jovially reunited. So Yerkul offers you a reward, which I have somewhere.
Sick balls.
So
Can
bear
I
with me
do
one moment.
that?
What the fuck?
I can hear him clawing on stuff from here.
He's
Here it
inside of
is.
he's inside a paper sack,
How do
just
I put
wrestling
this
him with
in the
himself.
party
in
sheet?
there.
So she pays you the 3 blue pearls that were promised for rescuing the captured sea elves. I'm trying to put
Nice.
it in the. There we go. 3 blue pearls are in the party sheet now. If you guys want to divvy those out, or someone can hold them until you want to sell them or whatnot. They are each worth 250 gold pieces each.
Yes.
Nice.
We've got a nice little secure spot right here to hold those for the party later.
Nice.
Sell that shit.
And yeah, who will be taking first watch for the, because it is like nighttime, like
I think we
we'll say
have
it's like
an order set up.
past midnight now.
Bob, the Otta guy, is on first watch.
All right. So Bob, after everybody kind of tucks in for the night, unless there was something you guys wanted to do before tucking in the night, you can say so now. But
Let's tuck in.
go ahead. Okay. All right. So Bob, you're on first watch, chilling, whatnot. You hear something way, way off in the distance. No perception check required. You can hear the very distinct sound of flapping wings.
I'm gonna go ahead and wake up the other
Are they
guys.
like, are they like, or are they like whoosh, whoosh?
Does it sound like it's coming
Like
closer?
whoosh, whoosh. It definitely does sound like it is
Whooshing
getting
louder?
yeah.
Then I'm gonna wake up the other guys. Be
All right.
like, hey guys, wake
So
up.
where the
Is
hell
there
are
anywhere
we?
to hide?
Yeah, time
Right.
to
You
be.
better not have woken me up unless there's a dragon nearby. Otherwise, I didn't want to be woken up.
A dragon. It could be a
So
big chicken.
now that you guys are all awake, if
It's-
all of you could actually just go ahead and roll me a perception check. If you're using the spyglass advantage,
Oh, wait, skills.
this is just you guys, woken up middle of the night, scanning the sky. Bob, definitely, you guys can hear it somewhere off in the distance. All right, so Bob,
All right, that's
you're
definitely
looking
too
around.
noisy.
All of you rolled really well. Bob and Tomani, Tomani looking through his little spyglass. You guys can definitely see, some kind of inky black figure, definitely dragon looking. Kind of doing like a circle around the encampment that you guys just left like a few hours ago. This dragon is just flapping around in the sky above that encampment, and it looks like it's like scanning or searching around in this general vicinity.
It looks like its search parameters are increasing.
Yeah, probably if you guys
Somebody's like,
stick around.
Hopefully, it doesn't have dark vision this far.
I think it's gonna come this way sooner or later.
Pulling up its stat block.
Yeah, let's hide.
Let's see, dark vision 120 feet. How far do you get? How far can you see through the spyglass? Like, does it have a range or a distance on it?
Nah, it doesn't say anything like
How
that.
far do you guys think you guys are
Like
away?
a couple
If you're like,
miles.
Well, we left, what, 2 hours? 3 hours? So, overland travel, 3 hours worth.
All right, but you guys are like still close enough you can see the camp like off in the
Mhm.
distance, obviously out in the middle of the lake, but you're up on a cliffside. So a couple, yeah, probably like a couple miles away, maybe a mile, 2 miles, something like. Can you see that far? Like if you, I imagine
With a
you can.
spyglass?
Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah,
mean,
it should be
this
like
thing's like
40
massive
miles or
in the
something
sky,
like
but
that.
it is dark out. Okay. All right.
They had two big
Yeah.
Right,
bonfires.
so
Yeah, the
so-
camp's well lit, so
Yeah.
we- seeing the dragon over the top, he would have to be within the light source, though.
40
yeah,
miles.
if you
Yeah, that's
landed
true,
somewhere
but
near it.
yeah,
Or the
he's like up in the
moonlight or
sky.
something, right? You know, the
Yeah.
Yeah,
moonlight. or
yeah. You have like, moonlight, you're right.
Which moon?
Oh yeah, there's
What?
2 moons. That's right.
Three.
I'm not gonna roll for what the moon phase is and all of that. Now, if this was Panova, I might because some shit happens when both of the moons are full. But
Hello.
that's for another day. Yeah, I'll say like it's pretty obvious that the dragon's not gonna spot you guys where you're at. You guys are aware of this dragon
Well,
though
I mean, if we
now.
light a fire, that's a different story, right? So
Yeah, I
Tomani's like,
imagine you guys
oh.
don't have a fire going.
Tomani's like, oh, I was gonna cook up some tuna fish,
But I will tell you guys have definitely spotted a dragon. It is definitely a full grown dragon, not a baby dragon. This dragon's been around a while. It looks full grown, pretty massive. And in the
Round day.
moonlight, you can tell that it is a black dragon. So at least you guys got that information that they definitely do have dragons out here, and they're using them as, good, great guard dogs or however you want to
Good, great guard
do
dogs.
with that information. But I will say you guys did really well jailbreaking these prisoners. You got away safely, and as far as you can tell, mostly unnoticed. They know something's up, though. You guys can tell. A few hours later now, they know something's up. Obviously, the prisoners are gone, so they called in their attack dog, but it didn't work great for them.
I just got to imagine what that dragon's thinking. All of you guys sitting around, and you didn't hear a single one of these guys leave.
Right. All right. So, on that note, you guys get to level up.
What? Oh
So,
my
yeah.
god. Holy
done.
shit.
Wow.
Level up. Level up. You notice I did that in the tune of Baby
So
Shark.
I'll give you guys, 5-10 minutes to do your leveling up, picking new spells, that kind of
love it.
stuff, getting your new features. So go ahead and take the time to do that.
Level 7. What do I get? Nothing.
Oh, that's weird.
There
Yeah, I'm
is
getting
an
all kinds of script errors.
there is an issue with constitutional amendments. I forgot from last night.
I don't get
Yay.
jack on level 3. Whatever. I get spells.
Maybe it'll go away when you guys are all done leveling up.
All right, so I get
But
new
it's not
spells.
going to do your hit points correctly.
Oh no.
So just calculate it then. So,
And you're going to have to put it into the adjustment field.
oh no.
Oh my gosh, why is this thing fucked up?
So it's going to be con times 3 times 8 is 24 plus 10 is 34. Oh no, not plus 10, plus 6. Ah, crap. There's all kinds of, there's about 90,000 internet sites that'll just do your hit points for you. Why don't I do that? Why don't we all do that? 5e hit point calculator. I am a wizard.
Well, you're a mage, right?
Yeah.
With a con of +3. So that would be D6 plus 4 plus 7. Add 7 into your adjustment box until constitutional amendments gets updated.
That doesn't appear to be right. Did we?
No. You should gain 4 plus Constitution modifier for each level after first.
Oh yeah, it is 4. No, it's what is the con modifier? 250.
Con modifier is 3, isn't it?
Con modifier is 3. Yes, it is.
According to the party sheet.
And I am a wizard, right? Yes. Oh, I'm level 7, not level 8. Stupid.
Trying to drag the better spells, getting an error.
There we go.
I'm so sorry, you guys.
I'm just letting Bob know.
Roger. Thanks.
All right. Yep. So now that is right. It's supposed to be 51. Okay. Now I need to look at spells. Oh my god, you guys.
Here, I threw it in the Saturday game chat for you.
Thank you.
Easy enough.
All right. So let's look at spell casting.
All right. The next map we're using will not have line of sight, but it's fine. It's fine for tonight. Oh, fuck off. Just don't have the patience for nothing tonight. Holy script errors.
Okay. 2 spells. Coding module spells. Let's look at level 4 spells. Because I have some slots. I have one level for level 4. Let's see if I want to get any of these. There's a lot of levels 4 spells. Holy God. Warden Canaan's Private Sanctum. Oh, I got to open link fill.
Yes, you do.
Modules.
I'm pretty sure I have that
Activation.
loaded. Link
Yeah,
fill?
No,
it's
but I
working.
have to have it loaded.
He has to actually, open the spell to
Oh,
the bare
the spell
minimum.
module. Yeah, I got you. Okay, I understand.
Link fill. It's not there. What's the deal?
You have the player's
Tree?
handbook open?
Oh, the link. Oh, it's the extension. Oh, right. Do I have the? Never mind. I'm stupid. I just need to click on the link. Okay, I'm back. Listen.
I was like, I know I have
There
the
you go. Yep,
extension.
I clicked on the
loaded,
link and
so-
it repopulated the information. Okay.
Hey,
Hey.
Ooh, you guys are level 7 now. That's
Right?
exciting.
It's very exciting.
Level 4 spells.
Yeah, level 4 spells.
Nice. Can I do this? You can just click a bubble when you're done.
Hey, kitty. Get off there. Get down. I'll air gun you in your face. All right. Yeah.
I'm not trying to rush anybody. Take your time.
Not trying to rush you. Hurry up.
Nah, you guys are good. I was getting the next map ready and etc. etc. Reading ahead a little.
limited 4th level spells, but that's okay.
What
Don't
the
worry.
hell?
Panova magic book after our adventures. We're doing a monster book, a magic book, an items book. It's gonna be
Nice.
fucking awesome.
Okay, that seems good. Death Ward. I like it.
So how do you adjust your hit points to make it right?
On your main tab,
Or,
set the adjustment to whatever you would be per level gain.
uh,
So, for example, mine is 5 plus con per level.
rogues
So
are
your
6 plus con, so that's 7,
rogues are 6 plus con?
isn't it?
5 plus con. It's a D8.
Or 5. Okay, yeah, so 6.
So just set the adjustment to 6.
Oh, can you guys not edit your hit points directly?
Constitutional amendments restricts that. That's why.
Oh, I see. Do you guys want me to take that out next time we play, or?
We'll see if
Yes.
it's fixed, but yes.
Okay. My
It
bad.
has some useful. No, not yet at all. Not at all. I forgot about it. My players had the same issue last night,
Ah,
and I just forgot to mention that one.
yeah.
All right, I set my also a note so I know what hit points I'm supposed to have next time. So I am check.
Yeah, and I can look up through those like next time I'm doing prep or whatnot too. And
Yeah, so Tomoni got evasion
Nice.
and another D6 on his sneak attack.
Nice. I got Bupkis. A few extra hit points and 4th level spells.
I got a new map.
yeah, I'm just for when everybody's done, just prepping, getting everything ready. It's almost break time, but I could at least.
It's almost break
give-
time.
I'm not trying to rush anybody, so
Well, yeah, that was
I like this
click the
cat
bubble
nap.
when you're
hand
done.
trip a while ago.
Takes 10 minutes to cast 3 willing creatures, and each willing creature, if they fall asleep, if they accept the cat nap, they get the benefits of a short rest. I like it.
Oh, that's cool. Nice for warlocks.
And paladins?
Yeah, paladins.
We don't have either.
Nope.
All right, I'm not going to take it. I'm going to take Call Lightning. It sounds fun.
Call
Fuck it.
lightning?
Yeah, fuck
I
it.
love Call Lightning.
Love it.
It's one of my favorite spells.
It's
What
a
are you
big
gonna
ass
call it?
spell that really doesn't have a whole lot of love, I don't think.
I can do 7 plus 4 is 11. So 1, 2.
Man, you guys did so good at that encampment. So good.
Dun 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 dun.
yeah. I should have prepped some like heist music in Sirenscape or something.
Well, you didn't know we were gonna. We thought we were gonna kick the front door down.
Not always. I love it. I think you guys solved it really well. And I rolled like shit for noticing.
It
So
was also like the stupid camp was set up that way too. Like there's
Yeah.
walls separating the
and
other
one
people.
entrance. yeah.
We don't want these slaves bothering us.
Mhm.
Put them over in the corner. They must have not been very important slaves.
It's so
Or-
funny though. If you guys
I'm
had
calling them
released that,
slaves. They were just prisoners, not slaves.
yeah. If you guys had released the monster in the cage, it was a Bulette, by the way.
Oh no. Those things.
note said that it would go hostile to everyone in the camp and just go on a rampage. So it totally would have helped you guys F up the Dragon Army soldiers.
Nice. Those things are
What kind
wicked.
of, what was the monster?
A bulette.
Ah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, somebody's like, poor Bulette.
Yeah. I mean, it had half its hit points too, so it wouldn't have lasted very long.
That's what we should have done is healed it and then let it out.
Yeah.
But why would we do that?
Like buffed it, give it like mirror image or something.
Wow. Buff the Bulette.
Can you cast mirror image on another?
Bobby should have known
target?
that's
No,
gonna be my answer.
his name's Bobby Boucher, the
Per the
Boulette.
way everything is written, yes, but
All right, then I
it's kind of
say.
your determination.
Oh yeah, I mean, can you sharing is carrying twins, the twin spell feature, I guess.
That's the like an example of a concentration.
Yeah, I mean, because like people twin
twin
spell
spell.
like witch bolts all the time, right? That takes concentration.
I can't
Does that
share
work?
his carrying it, but it's when you cast a spell that target only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level to target a second creature in range with the same spell. One sorcery point if the spell is a cantrip. To be eligible to twin spell, a spell must be incapable of targeting more than one creature at the spell's current level. So, like as an
Yeah.
example, could I like do a banishment on two things using twin spell, or could I?
So I did a cursory search of the internet, and yeah, people say you can twin spell things like hex, witchblade, as long as it doesn't, there's other twin spell. What you call it? Like, you guys, I'm so tired. Birds are so
It
hard
doesn't
right
have a
now.
secondary
Yeah,
target.
like you can't twin spell a spell that you cast on yourself, for example. That's
Yeah.
a stipulation that you can't do or whatever.
But I
But
can twin spell Booming Blade because it has
right,
a
yeah,
okay.
it
Okay,
appears that you can. So
sweet.
You stay up at like night thinking of this shit, don't you, Bob? I know you do. Like I'm gonna kill
I've had
Kel.
some really messed up dreams this last week, man. Just say.
Were they just lucid or
all right.
vivid or?
Everybody was all done
Yes.
leveling up. So I'm going to describe the next scene. So I assume you guys agreed to go with Kenna to her encampment, but if that is not the case, that's fine. We don't have to go there. I can just scrap all this.
That is
No,
the case.
that is the case.
Okay. So the sea elves part their way from you, Yurkel. She paid you guys the blue pearls. They thanked you profusely again and again and again. And they said, they're going back to the water temple to meet up with the other few remaining sea elves. But they're very grateful for you having saved them. And Yurkel has been reunited with them. So they part ways and leave you guys. And Kenna has agreed to take you guys to Heart's Hollow, where you can, meet her people and interact with them. Maybe do a small resupply. She says, they can sell you guys some rations, just like very basic things if you need to. So she's agreed to lead you to Heart's Hollow. So this is just a travel encounter on your way to Heart's Hollow the next day or a day or two later, or however you guys want that to. I didn't really count up how long it would take you to get there, but who cares? Whatever. We're winging it. So on the way, because the wash is rising, all these canyons are filling with water. Maybe you guys have just like stopped somewhere to like have some food, whatnot. But you can hear somebody just ahead of you guys, kind of cursing loudly. Ah, shit, fuck. And if you look over like the canyon edge, let me reshare the map, make sure everybody's on it. You can see this person is like belaying off the cliff edge. And they're trying to get above the water because the water level is rising, and you can hear him kind of cursing. Some of his rope got a little tangled, and as soon as Kenna sees this person, she's like, Clistran, is that you? What are you doing out here? And he just curses some more. Shut up, Kenna, I'm trying to get up the cliff. The water's coming and there's spiders down here, is kind of what he shouts back. And at this point, is anybody kind of like looking down into the ravine to see what's going on or anything like that?
That was until he
Tomani
said
would
spiders,
Yes.
and then I'm like, fuck that.
Somebody would move over and look over.
Alrighty. So you guys can see, whoops, yeah, is that the right one? Okay. And then
And
there's
Gorgio is
one.
raiding the channel.
Hey, thanks for the
Uh,
raid.
Thanks for the raiding, Gorgio. Welcome in, Gorgio orders, or bitches, I should say. Tells everybody
Gorgites.
bitches.
Let me unlock tokens
Gorgiites,
for a
thank
little
you.
bit. You guys can move freely. So
You
you
should
can
get that-
see.
You should get that accept all movement extension. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. You guys can see, like, looking down into this ravine, there's like a lot of webbing. He seems to have gotten himself stumbled into like some kind of giant spider nest. And he's a little bit caught up in his ropes. But now that you guys are looking over, these spiders look like ready to go. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and roll initiative, and we might be able to get through one round before break time.
So you're saying they're in heat?
They're hungry. They look hungry. It seemed like they might have been like wall climbing a bit, trying to get to Clistran. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so that's what we're going with. And yeah, they definitely look like they're ready to come have some snacks for sure. So up first will be Strings.
So what's the distance to the water from where
To the
we're at?
water, I'm gonna say it's about, let's go with 10 feet, because the water is rising. The wash has been going up for the last like day or two. So yeah, I would say it's about 10 feet to the water, the surface of the water.
So these spiders are right like up here.
They're pretty
Okay,
fucking close. Yeah.
Pretty level with us. Okay, cool.
Do I see any spiders to the north?
Go ahead and make me a perception check, and then I'll let you know what you see up there. Free action just for looking. Yeah, you can definitely see a couple more. They seem to be a bit more like hiding in their webbing up there, but you can see them. Not that one. I can't tell which ones I've revealed and not revealed. So this one, yeah, this one, yeah. There you go. Those ones, they're not in like pounce mode. They're in like waiting ambush mode.
What's up, Caesar?
Spider mode. Spider mode.
Yeah, Heidi spider mode.
All right, so I'm going to take a step back.
Oh, let me lock the tokens now. There you go. Tokens have been relocked.
Hydrate.
Using my
Hydrate.
staff, I'm going to throw, scoop up one of these rocks
Thank you, Caesar.
close by and throw it at number Juan.
Number Juan. Okay.
He's the Spanish one over there.
I'm going to change his name to Juan.
He's got
Giant spider.
He's got a little hat on. It's a sombrero.
His name now is Juan.
Juan, the giant spider.
He's like, I am the slowest spider in all of this ravine.
I am the slowest spider in Mexico.
So we have a spider with a top hat, a spider with a sombrero now.
You guys are ridiculous. I love it. All right.
So what
You
it
throw
does
it.
is it just I was just seeing if it did anything else. I was hoping it would rip through the webs and tear them all down.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Fortune
say
into the water.
it takes
But,
out some of the webbing, sure, but not a lot. Maybe it gets tangled up in some of it. I mean, this is giant spider webbing, so it's, got tensile strength of like steel or some shit,
Well, this is a
Kevlar?
boulder being thrown by a staff of giantkin strength. Of
That's
20.
fair. Okay,
So,
that's fair. Yeah, I'll say I can't
slams
take it
into the-
off the map, but
into
some
the
of the webbing is gone.
spider, and then crushes one of its legs, and then I'm going to say, there's more to the north.
Alrighty.
Backs up even further.
Bubo.
All right. So Bubo wants to pull out his vial of alchemist fire, and I want to set as much of the webbing on fire as I can.
Okay. All right. Love it.
You know, I want to, shatter it down wherever I can to get as much of the webbing caught on fire as
Yeah.
possible.
So it looks like this is a good strong attachment point. So if you caught that on
Exactly.
fire, like easy peasy, no problem.
Yep.
So I know the fire will spread to the other creatures touching the webbing. So if it deals any kind of damage or something like that, you can go ahead and target all 3 of those spiders. They all are in contact with the webbing, so they'll take a little bit of this fire damage.
All right. It's 1d4 fire damage.
Perfect.
So it's set up as an effect rather than damage. So let me just add.
So
that in.
the webbing is only 5 feet above the water surface, so they are going to fall, but they're not going to take any fall damage.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to remove their movement.
How do I do height indicators again?
Boom.
Alt.
Alt
Alt.
and then scroll wheel.
So they fall into the surface of the water, which is 15 feet below your guys' level, basically.
Okay.
Not working.
Robin, Scott needs his cough drop.
Sorry.
No, I'm
But you
saying
guys will-
I'm not complaining about the noise. I'm saying he needs a cough drop.
Oh, he has some somewhere. I know.
Oh, does he?
It's like we've been moving things around. Like the house has been, we've been installing closets and all all that shit that goes along with it.
So he's got asbestos in his lungs, is what you're trying to say?
Yeah, no. I mean, like it's just we've been kicking up all the dust and
Asbestos.
that type of
Better
stuff.
check on
Do
that.
you have melanoma? But what?
do you have buck melanoma?
Okay, all right.
Molly Russell's wart.
Mesothelioma.
Take this quarter.
I'm gonna say he's about 10 feet away from
rat,
the
get
cliff
all that
edge.
thing off
Okay,
your
Juan the spider is. I mean, he's close enough to the wall. I think he's just gonna wall walk right here. He's fallen, took a little bit of fire damage. The webs are all burnt out down here. So there's no webbing, but I think he's gonna kind of just shimmy over to the wall. He's pretty big. I think he's gonna climb up
shimmy.
this wall.
And then take a siesta.
Somebody lets out a little squeal.
He did not like that fire that Bibo threw at him, so I don't get a multi-attack? They're giant spiders. All right, no multi-attack.
Punk ass spiders.
Okay, so
Yeah,
if I
but
hit...
it's not like they're assassins though. They get that.
What?
What?
So it does some damage, and then you got to make a con save.
At least
Okay.
he bit you on your.
Does
Punch
Bevo have
out.
resistance to
Thing.
poison with his current state? I mean,
I'm not
No.
sure.
They
You
succeeded.
succeeded. Is it half
They don't
half
die.
damage on a success? Okay.
Oh, what?
And if it reduces you to 0 hit points, something else will happen. That's it. All right, number 5.
Caesar, I didn't see it in there in time. Sorry about that. Next round.
It's on the. What are the rules for making a standing long jump? What is it? Half your strength score? 7 feet. He's gonna jump 7 feet to the other side. 5, 10. No, that's not enough. I don't. How well do you guys think spiders can walk on water?
How
If they're
rough is
ma-
I've
the
seen him do
water?
it.
He
They
gets
can
washed
jump.
down the stream.
Yeah, how
That's why
rough. I
they
mean,
can walk
if
across
it's like
water.
a toilet, I've seen.
Robin,
don't you
remember
I've seen
Itsy Bitsy
spiders
Spider?
go around my toilet bowl a few times. Like,
They have 8 legs. They should be able to jump across that easily.
yeah.
Well, according to the rules, he cannot jump across this. He can jump 7 feet
That's if you have
from a
2
standing
legs.
jump.
So multiply it by 4.
Are you sure? Is that how it works?
Because of the number of legs.
I'm gonna say he's just gonna go for a little swim So it's difficult terrain because he doesn't have a swim speed. So it takes him 5, 10, 15. Yeah, okay. He can get to the other wall.
He could use all of his
Um,
movement, back up, run, and jump.
So he's actually
Right.
like too low to hit anybody from where he's at. So I think he's gonna dash and climb up. End up like right here next to Toe Money. Let me adjust his height. So he's like on level with you, Toe Money. You can see him like skittering up behind you. He took the dash action to get there. All right, so this guy is gonna finish his belay up the rope and end up up here. He's level with you guys now. He sees Kenna. He's like, Kenna, there's spiders everywhere. And he pulls out a short sword. He's ready to help, but he has I mean, if he dashes, he can make it down here. So he'll join you guys, join the fray. But he's out of actions to help this round. So Tomani.
Tomani's gonna he's just gonna like shove this spider back into the water. Do the old freaking Solasta to him. How do you do that?
He
Streak?
instantly dies when he hits the water, right?
Right?
Isn't that the Solasta rule?
Wait, what?
Let it. Tomani wants to Solasta the spider into the water. You just shove him off the cliff.
Can you shove creatures that are larger than you? I'm not
One
sure.
size
One
larger, I
size
think.
larger. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Let
go
me
ahead.
double
It's
check, but
contested strength check, though.
Again,
Yeah.
they have 8 legs and can climb on walls, hang on the ceiling.
I mean, he's got to shift over there to shove
You
him.
got
But
it?
he's gonna give it. He's gonna give it the old inspirational advantage athletics shove.
All
Here
right.
you go. Here you go. Tony's like,
All right, you shove him.
You get back away, and pushes him off.
All right. He'll fall the 15 feet. So 2d6 bludgeoning for the 10 feet past the first 5. Right? That's how it works. He takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage. What is this?
And he
Number
lands
5.
prone.
And he lands prone. All
Yeah.
right.
And Tony's gonna look over at the other spider and at Bubo, and he pulls out his rapier. No, his scimitar. Sorry, and he's gonna finish moving over here and get next to Bubo. He says,
Alrighty.
"This one might land in the spider web, so let's just kill it."
No, the web's all gone. Bubo burned
Burned
it
it up.
away.
Burned it.
No webbing in the south. No webbing in
Well,
the
I
south.
was
Cabin
going
is
to
George burned.
check chlamydia there and like make sure that he's okay and kind of like try to like pull him away from the edge and away from the giant spider.
Okay. Yeah, the spider's
Like,
like all the way
Nice,
down, so he can't attack. I gotta
come with me,
nice
save.
chlamydia.
Chlamydia, come
Chlamydia
this
is a
way.
12th level Kender. Why are you pulling him away?
Getting him away from the edge.
No, but I'll get to go after the spiders. It'll be fun.
All right.
All the spiders
This
go than
one
I
is
do. How
gonna
did it roll a
use
fucking 3 for initiative? Jesus.
all of its movement.
Jumping and dashing.
Yeah.
Was I-
Jumping and
So
dashing.
there's
I was skipping and a hopping. I was doing
the
the skip to my loo.
non-dash. How does squeezing work? I mean, there's
Squeezing is
space
half movement.
beneath here.
And you're
He's
It's
not
not like the
squeezing.
end of the world is right there.
Yeah, because the end of the world is
The
here,
world
but he's not
ends.
actually squeezing. I'm dumb. So he dashes. You know what? He's got 5 more feet. He can go. No, wait. He's got
Oh,
5, 10, 15. He's got 15 more feet.
This one looks pissed.
Don't forget to adjust his height, Robin.
How did
yeah,
I
I will.
become Minos all of a sudden?
Thank you. Can you guys still see the spider even though it's half
Yeah.
off the map? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think if you put him all the way off the map, we can still see him, can't we?
Yeah, there's no line of sight, so you can.
Yeah, it's not.
put
It's
him
just the
anywhere.
art.
Okay,
It's not
cool.
like it used to be.
But he had
The
to
edge
use
of
his
the
action to
image
dash.
was the edge of the.
Universe.
The other view is really cool.
So
Same.
this one can walk across the web.
Oh,
No problem.
I haven't turned that on. Let's see.
Spiders are all flat. Oh no, they're not. Holy.
Oh yeah, creepy. They're not flat. They're monster.
Well, the one in the
manuals.
middle is flat to me,
And
but
there's
the other one's.
some under the ground.
Oh my god! Yeah,
15 to put down.
we can see other secret spiders. We're probably not supposed to be able to see those,
What
or
secret
or
spiders?
they don't exist. If you look
Look.
at the 3D, there's 5 spiders on the map.
Yeah, there's 5.
Yeah. We
don't-
see
we
all
only
Yeah,
see
there's
3
2
though.
underground.
Right. We
Oh
probably
yeah,
should
they're
be able to
down
see
in the
those.
canyon.
That's a flaw in the map, I think. Well, maybe not.
We know they're
saw the
down
other
there.
2.
Oh, did we know
I
they were
just
down
shoved
there?
that one down there.
Oh. Oh, I see. There are. Yeah. Okay. There's 5. My bad. I'm not. Here they come. So there's 5. Everybody.
That one's still under the ground. Oh, there he is. Hello.
I was trying to fix their
He
distances.
just
I'm sorry,
crawled
you
up
guys.
out
I'm
of
trying.
He just crawled up out of the cliff. It was cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay, look, I'll get better at this. I promise. New features for me.
No, that worked out perfect.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
great.
it's awesome.
It looks really cool.
Is Natri.
All right. I saw a guy go down the canyon, so I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna janky movement.
Yeah,
We
so
gotta get-
if you go to that one, he's
Wait,
like
I
15
wasn't-
feet. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
And then I'm gonna go to here.
He's 15 feet down.
And then
My
when I
apologies.
go over there, I'm gonna target him while I'm walking, and I'm gonna yell fire, and then I'm gonna do.
Roger.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to get advantage.
Love it.
Oh, it's not the end of the night. Well, I do it anyway. It's halftime. It's only halftime. I'm still gonna do it. And then I'm gonna do this maneuver. And I got a 13, and oh my god!
You had advantage and disadvantage.
That's
Why
'cause
did I
he's
have-
prone upside
He's
down.
prone.
down
Yeah,
there.
he fell down.
Oh.
He's
You know,
prone.
I'm not sure that I would have taken that shot had I remembered or known that.
He's like legs are up in the air, like squirming.
So,
yeah.
so Dungeon Master, are you gonna let me get away with
yeah,
it?
you rescinded. That's fine.
Well,
Do it. Okay.
oh, you don't have that extension that says which one was what. Nah.
Well,
if you
I
wanted
mean,
to
I
pick a different
if
target
I
for your
yeah,
action, that's
I
fine.
would have not. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's fine. I'll allow it.
all right. So then I'm not going to use my inspiration.
I'll
becau-
allow it.
Okay, I thank you. And the target
I'm
I
a
will
nice
pick.
DM.
I'll pick the
And
same.
I'm tired.
I'll pick the same target and said I'll do Toll the Dead instead.
Smart choice. Smart choice.
He failed,
He failed.
and
He's
now he's dead.
No, Deborah.
Does clear dead work? Do we
Should,
know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Nice.
I didn't want
Alright,
it to
now
throw
it's
up
break
any
time.
errors. Yes. I'll take Kenna's action really quick.
Oh, she gets to do
She's
something.
gonna hit with her hoopak
Nice.
on this giant spider number 2. And it hits. So she's two-handing it for the d6. Wow, I rolled great. Okay, all right, break time, everybody. We'll be back in 10
All right.
minutes.
10
A
minutes.
minute.
Stick
Let's do
around.
it.
See you guys in 10.
All right, so we are going to take a break, everybody. Put the slides up. Make sure we got good information here. Saturdays is against the Dragons. No, against the Giants or Dragonlance. That's tonight's show. Those are the Saturday. Sunday, tomorrow, we're going to have Team 2E Fantasy Grounds Forge and DM's Guild State of the Union update on what's going on with those marketplaces on the show tomorrow. Wednesdays, we play Solasta or we play Jackbox Party Games. Now, this coming Wednesday is Jackbox Games. Please come and join us. It's super fun. I mean, join us for all the shows, but come to that. And then Fridays, we play Candlekeep Mysteries. Didn't have a show last night because DM Havoc wasn't doing well, but we should be back to that Friday. So those are the shows, everybody. Now I've got 9 minutes to go get, I don't know, a snack, or I don't really have to refill my drink because I have a refrigerator in my office now. After 3 years, I finally put one in here. So I just turn around and get a drink. But I might need a snack. I don't know. Maybe I don't need a snack, and maybe I just need to wait till I eat dinner after the show. I'll have to decide. But I do have to use the facilities, better known as the bathroom. Caesar, I apologize for missing your fumble just at the last second there when that guy was taking his turn. We don't normally transfer those onto different monsters. But next time around, if he's still alive, we will get you your fumble. And if he's not, you will, of course, get your points back. All right, now there's only 8.5 minutes. I sit here and my jobber jockey. Spock, you'll get your bag back after the show. You make too much noise. You're very funny with that bag, but it's too loud. All right, let's go, kitties. Let's go on a journey across the house. Come on. Yeah, I know. Where is he? Spock, are you in there? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Well, everybody, I just had a little pickle, which I'll be happy to report back to Robin because she's the one that inspired it from last week. Gotta breathe. Gotta breathe. Oof. Gotta breathe. Fred Meyer, stack your savings during our spring preview. Stack your savings. Is it stackable? Oh, yep. Oh, where's the bunny rabbit I saw on TV last night? I will hug him and squeeze him and name him George. Oh, yep. Oh, oh, my eyes. Oh, my glasses. You guys got new glasses. They're jacked. I'm going to have to fucking go back there and ask them to redo them or do something. And all that involves, I fucking have to go in there with my oxygen. And what a fucking pain in the ass. What is... Alexa, what are you telling me?
Yes.
You fucking dumb bitch. Alexa, what?
I missed something. Can you say it again?
No, I'm not saying anything to you. You're fucking beeping and flashing. What the fuck's your deal?
Sorry. What did you say?
Oh, Alexa, stop. Hey Siri, set timer for 20 minutes. I'm playing Atlas Earth, everybody, and I have to go in there every 20 minutes. If you want to play Atlas Earth, don't do it until you talk to me. I get a referral code, Atlas Earth. Okay, we got to get back to the game here.
So we were trying to pull them out. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking nightmare.
All right, we're back to something.
Dragonlance.
Oh, yeah, Dragonlance. Thank you.
Middle of
Dragonlance.
combat. Fighting some giant spiders with garbage hit points. Starting with
They're
Money at the
garbage
top.
hit points.
Yeah, they
Oh,
have
that's
like,
good
well,
stuff.
you guys have probably figured it out, but it's less than 20 for most
All right,
of
so
them.
Oh my God,
Tomani's
that's
going
garbage.
to scream like Homer Simpson, and then stab this spider number 2
Oh!
with his scimitar. Actually, he's going to slice it with his scimitar.
Calling that a scream, are we? Or exclamation?
He's like, ah! He looks back at Bubo, who's been bitten by this thing, and
Mhm.
looks kind of sickly because Bubo looks kind of sickly, and pulls out his short sword and tries to bonus action offhand this thing. Here, I missed you once, but I didn't miss you
Hey.
twice.
That's a
And he
hit.
like stabs this thing in the eyeball with his short sword. Like right to the skull, like right into the brain, like
Nice.
Like
A
that.
little overkill there, but you killed him.
he pulls out his short sword. Looks at his bonus action to disengage and says, "Damn it."
He
Bob
already
the
used his bonus
Otta Guy.
action.
Bob the Otta guy, I guess is chlamydia looking okay?
Yeah. He looks tired from climbing
Little
up the
mid.
rope and whatnot, but he looks good.
He looks
He's
a
like,
little swollen and pussy.
thanks for the help, man.
You're good.
Chlamydia.
I don't know what that looks like, but
I should have changed his name. See, if I had prepped, I would have changed his fucking name.
No, you wouldn't. It would be the same. We'd still be making fun of it.
that would have been forethought. We could have called him Claude.
Yeah, exactly.
Claude.
So I'm just gonna kind of step to the side.
Fantasy Grounds Academy, what up?
Instead, his name is Klystran. I don't fucking know.
Chlamydia. It's the same.
It's chlamydia.
It's the same.
And I'll just hit giant spider Quattro
You got it? I'm gonna change
with
his
light
name.
with lightning bolt.
His name is now Quattro.
Take that, Quattro.
Is that like Quado and Mission to Mars? or
Quattro's
whatever?
dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, the guys I figure out that
He dead. He dead.
the special effects
Stinker
back
to
then were
Quattro.
like bar none. The best.
Remove dead.
All right. Spider number 3. Cinco de Quattro. Will dash towards you guys and ultimately die soon.
The 3 creators of Pen Over are present. on the screen.
Yeah.
That's
His
Fantasy
name
Grounds
is-
Academy in the chat, Robin the DM, and
His
myself.
name is
Thank you.
Dry. Spider number Dry.
Drei.
Ein, zwei, drei, vier,
You got it.
fünf.
Yeah, Bane.
Mighty Sorry.
Quadro,
Sechs,
thank
sieben,
you.
acht,
Thank you,
neun,
Bane.
zehn,
Thank you for getting that.
elfsen, wolfsen, dreizehn, vierzehn, fünfzehn. That's all the German.
Did I catch a poopsen in there?
Fünfzehn.
Oh,
It's
Fumsen.
And it's
15.
Oh, I don't know
I-
German. How dare you? I know it is German. I just
Sean
don't know
knows a
German.
lot of German. Okay, anyways,
Does
this
he-
guy's
is he ta-
done.
is it-
He
does he
dashed.
teach- is he
Yeah,
taking
he's
it as a
like
class?
he's in like 3rd year of German now.
Oh my god, he's gonna know German by the end of it.
Juan will continue beating up Bubo because Bubo caught him on fire.
Haha.
That's a miss. And they only get 1 action. It's so naughty.
Toll the
Okay,
Dead,
so
totally
right,
effective.
Spiders. See, if I had prepped, I would have changed all these monsters
Cunt.
out for cooler
Cock
spiders.
game, I wait
you
20
know,
minutes and I
it
get
would have been
nothing.
better.
Thank you.
Would've
Space
been way
spiders
better.
all multiversing on us and shit.
Yeah. Bubo.
Bubo is going to.
This is the encounter in
Quado's
the
gonna
book.
Quado.
Lame.
Yeah, he's gonna decay him.
That's a hit?
You're the DM.
I bet you
there
he's
can
dead.
be phase spiders right now.
I know, but that's so much work.
Sometimes,
Changing
sometimes
this.
all you got to do is hit the down arrow button again, like right in the middle of combat. And you're like, look, more
no,
spiders come
more
out of holes in the
spiders."
walls.
Nah, it's all good. Strings. You got it, Bob. I'll change his name.
So I'm
Drei
going to
gross
pick up this
spider.
fish.
Drei
and walk
die
over
ghosts.
and toss it into the water.
Oh, dry. I see.
Yeah, drei die
He's
gross
now a fish
spider.
because he failed to save against polymorph.
That's 3 the large spider.
You did what now? You polymorphed him
What's that?
Into a fish,
into a fish?
and then I'm tossing him in the river.
For the
I
otter.
think is critically awesome essentials working? And you toss him to okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I'll allow it. Is
And
there a
by the
fish
time-
you can polymorph him into?
By the time he
I don't think there's a
An
spider.
hour
He's
later,
gonna be
before he
there an
changes
hour.
back.
So
A swarm of kippers.
it will be
CAE is broken, isn't it?
long, however
Yeah.
direction the river
Um,
water is flowing.
I'm working on it.
it has the flu.
Yeah,
as
but
I
it's
can.
not working.
CAE has the flu.
CAE
Alright,
does
he's
have the
a
flu.
Happy
It
little
does.
fish in the water, so I'm just gonna remove
Sorry.
him from the combat tracker.
Now, is he a Bob
boop, boop.
Ross?
is- He goes,
fish or
kisses
Bob?
the fish. 4th level spell. Chucks it in the water.
He's gone. He's a little fish. He's gone. You guys win
He takes
against
1
that
hit
one.
point, falling damage, falling into the water. No.
So did drei die gross spider turn into Dora the
Dora
large-
the yep
the spider?
Yep. Yeah, you got it. Anything else for you, Strings?
No.
Yeah, that's he. I thought Bane typed barely. That was you, Bob. I said I was gonna
Alright.
say he's the one that said barely. Lots of liquids. Hydrate.
Kenna will move down here and hit the spider with her hoopak.
Ooh, she did.
I don't know how to do it.
Can she kill
I
it?
can't do chat
Nope.
commands.
All right. Well, Christian will go help you guys fight the other spider. Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Just
nice.
enough movement. He gets
Get
a
in there.
multi-attack.
Get in there.
2 melee attacks with his short sword.
Get,
First one hits. They need to fix friend zone because I fucking hate playing the NPCs.
Honestly, I was
The allied
kind of
ones.
expecting the sound effect to be like adios
Uh-huh.
mio.
Hey,
Crit.
not 20.
Can you say
Ugh.
crit?
Yes, I killed it. All
oh,
right.
that's right. We're playing with max damage on the crits. Nice.
Yeah, on the first die only. Okay, so that will end that encounter, I
Oh
believe.
yeah, it is on the first day only.
We loot.
That's all the spiders. You guys win.
Level up.
Level up.
You guys just leveled up.
Level up again. What
Well
about second
done.
level ups?
So Clistrin is very happy that you
Nice.
guys came along and saved him from these spiders.
Oh, that was a man the whole
Um,
time? Holy God.
Yeah,
I
he is.
mean,
There's
he's
his
got multi
picture.
attack. He probably could have
It's
handled
the
all these
man
damn
bun that
spiders
I'm.
by himself.
That's his picture.
I'm looking at the token, though. I'm looking at the token.
I understand.
Those
All
kin
right,
are they with their hair?
If you're
I get
using
what
the
I
right
see.
view, that is the token.
Oh, okay.
He,
let me look.
Which
you know,
is
he's
really weird when he's on land and he's climbing a rope into the middle of air
yeah, I
in
know.
the nowhere.
Rope trick. It's
That's-
Rope
rope.
trick, exactly.
It's fine. You guys
Permanent rope
like
trick.
meet him climbing up the ropes, but this is the only artwork there is for him. So it's fine. So he thanks you guys for helping him fight the spiders. He thought he was gonna be spider lunch. Hey, where are you guys headed? I see you have Kenna. Kenna, I haven't seen you in forever. She tells about how she got captured by the dragon army, how you guys rescued her, etc. And then he just asks, if you guys are headed to Heart's Hollow.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, awesome. I need to go back home. I'm tired. I haven't rested, so if you don't mind, I'd be happy to join you for the rest of the trek back to Heart's Hollow.
Someone is like,
So,
do you have any food?
I mean, I've got some jerky I made myself, and he like whips out like this little pouch, opens it, and pulls out these like really nice looking sticks of jerky, and he kind of like offers one in your direction.
No, I've got plenty, thanks.
Oh, okay.
Just making sure you had some.
Yeah. Thanks. Man, you guys sound awesome. You saved Kenna. You saved me. I can't wait to introduce you to everybody at Heart's Hollow.
Well, we
So,
get paid to do that though.
oh, well, that's cool.
We're we have rank.
Wow.
We show them our Tomoni shows them like a badge, right? Don't we have a badge or something?
Do we?
I'm not sure actually.
I'm sure you picked up one.
Tomoni's got a couple. But there might not be the real ones, but
You guys are free to close that battle map if you're still on it. Say it takes you guys like a few more hours to reach Heart's Hollow.
cool.
Can you guys see the labels, or do I
No.
need to?
No labels.
Okay, how do I?
Did you add labels or
Can you see the labels now?
No.
no?
Can you? Okay.
Is that water in the middle, or is it just a hole in the ground?
There
Now
we
we
go.
see-
Labels.
Now we see the
I
labels.
did it.
Yeah, you did it.
I'm trying to find the direction or the description, so I will answer your question as soon as I can.
Path up to surface. Oh, so we get to go down.
Yeah, okay. So
in
Heart's
a
Hollow is in a
volcano?
crater, and it's like built into the wall of the crater. There's no read aloud text, so I'm just reading you guys straight out of the book. It says patchwork fabrics scavenged from the wastes decorate each home. There are lanterns hung in the windows. And then it gives me to some NPCs, some locations that you guys can go. So I imagine, maybe Kenna and Clistran, as they, take you guys down into this crater, you're walking along the path, they kind of like pointing out places to you guys and describing them to you. So at ends odds, yeah. So going from the path like into the crater and going down, I'll just give you guys kind of descriptions of these places. So ends odds is run by Grandit Pike, also known as End. He's a dwarf, and he sells slightly used. There's air quotes here. Slightly used goods and equipment found in the wastes. So you can imagine they're probably not in the greatest condition. The Mosaic is a sloped pathway lined with colorful stones. And as you guys approach this place, Kenna and Clistian, they pass you guys like these really brightly painted stones they had just in pouches on them, and they say that visitors, when they come to Hearts Hollow, are encouraged to add a stone to the beautiful mosaic pathway. So they each pass you, brightly hued painted stones, and you're welcome to add a stone to the pathway if you would like.
Strings will.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Somebody
is
wants
he
a
will.
yellow one.
All right. Yeah, they pick out a yellow one and hand you a like bright, like sunny yellow painted one.
Yep, Izzy does follow suit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All
Beagle
right,
was
cool.
as well.
Awesome. Then following down the path, the next location is the fort. They tell you that this at the fort they have a communal warehouse and armory, and this is where they supply their sort of homegrown kind of like guards people, town guard if you will. And they garrison up there, and they have some arms. It's not in the greatest shape. You guys can see some of their soldiers air quotes, walking around, like rusted blades, like shitty 20-year-old armor.
Mostly Kenders.
It looks to be actually like a really good mix of different races. Clistran himself is a human. My apologies for not describing that earlier. So he's a human. There's humans, there's Kender, there's a few elves, not that many, but a few. A gnome or two you see scampering about. I wouldn't say there's any other otter folk here. Maybe not even any other half ogres, but more of the populous races. You see a good mix of those. Just to finish giving you guys some of the descriptions for the other places that they kind of point out to you. The Salt Lick is a tavern. They point out that that's a tavern you guys can stop in. They have a few rooms, but they're kind of shabby. But if you guys want to sleep in the Salt Lick, you can.
And this thing's like hanging off the edge of the
Yep,
cliff.
it's built right into the it's like a crater.
No,
Yes, it's
the
built
whole
into.
Salt Lake building is hanging by
Yep,
ropes.
yep. It's great. I wish there was another image, like a more like in person sort of view, but there isn't. Then Breakwater Landing is a town square, and there's a bartering place. There's like a column that they use chalk to write on as like a community message board. So there's like a pavilion type setup here where they have like town hall meetings or whatnot, just like a gathering place. And then Lavenders, this is their jail. They're nope, it's not a jail. What am I reading? Lavenders. It's like it's a hut where they explain to you that there's a wizard that lives there, and he brews alchemical tinctures for the community, and he can cast some spells if you guys need any assistance in spell casting related things. There's a wizard that lives at Lavenders. That's the gist of the tour that they give you, and they will kind of set you free. Kenna says you can catch her at the Salt Lick if you guys she can ask around if anybody needs help, or if you guys want some jobs or anything like that. You can find her at the Salt Lick later. She says meet up with me later. We'll catch a pint. I'll buy you guys a round of drinks, and I'll ask around town if anybody needs help with anything. If you guys are just looking for a little bit of work, I'm sure you can get some rooms and spend the night at least. But make yourselves comfortable in town, and I hope to see you around at least for a day or two. But you can catch me at the Salt Lake. And then she says goodbye, and she heads that way. And Clistran as well, he goes with her and says goodbye and thanks you guys for helping him out as well. So from there, I'll say, guys, you guys are kind of free to go wherever you want. But if you guys don't mind, because I haven't done any prep for this at all, and I really want to build some shops for you guys, would you guys be okay with calling it here tonight? And you guys can think about what kind of things you want to do around town over until next time we play, and I can prep it a little bit better for you guys. But
Well, we can give
no.
you a little direction too,
Fuck
maybe what
no.
we're thinking our characters would
Yeah,
want to do.
yeah,
For
Mhm.
example,
exactly.
Toe
Yeah.
Money's gonna definitely like try to do some selling of goods and
Perfect. Yeah.
trading and
So
stuff.
I definitely, I want to make sure I can set up. Obviously, there's no shops like with the extension; they're not set up. So I'd like to give you guys that, like flesh it out a bit better for you guys, so you guys can do some shopping. Maybe I can come up with a couple of quests of things you guys can do while you're here visiting, and make it a bit more enjoyable than what they have in the book. So if you guys are cool with that, I would just like to soup it up a bit better so it's more fun while you guys are here in this little town.
Strange
Toe
is
Money
gonna
also
try to
wants
perform.
to see what's in there.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm cool with that. So yeah, I'll prep up, I'll spice it up in the Robin fashion and make it a better adventure here for you guys while you guys are here.
See.
Thanks for understanding.
Strange is gonna try to perform.
All right, cool. At the Salt Lick when you guys get there,
For lavenders, whichever one is
or
more,
Lavenders.
more
Okay,
expensive.
cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks everybody. And thanks for understanding and calling it a bit earlier. I'm just tired, and again, I'd prefer to like prep this out a bit for you guys. So make it a little more
Yeah, no
fun.
problem.
Just be honest. He totally expected us to murder Hobo that fort.
I did. I thought maybe that the prison jailbreaking bit would take a bit longer, but that's okay. We were running it by the book anyway, so it's
Sorry.
fine. No,
Next time
no,
we'll
I'm
try
sorry.
harder to like just decimate everything.
Honestly, it's my fault. Like I just had no time to sit down and prep things out for you guys today. So I know
It
it's
happens.
probably not a great session, but I'll make it better for next time we play. You guys are always amazing.
Will that be on the new rig?
Yep, I'll be on my new rig next time we play.
New rig.
Nice.
It's gonna be
Nice.
awesome. But yeah, thanks everybody.
All right. Thanks everybody. Thank you, Robin. Thanks, players. We'll see
Yeah,
you guys
my
next
pleasure.
time.
Thank you guys. I'm gonna hop on out.
I hope you
Have a
get
good
a
one.
good night's sleep.
Thank you, Robin.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good night.
All right, so there you go, everybody. That's how you do it. You play Ds and then you play other Ds, and then that's how it ends up. So a little short tonight, no problem. We always accept short sessions. We like that. Rob likes that. He gets to go watch Saturday Night Live and eat pizza. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but thank you all for joining us. Don't forget, you can join us here 4 days a week: Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. Wednesdays we do Jackbox games or Solasta. This coming Wednesday will be Jackbox games. Friday we play DM Havoc's game, which is Candlekeep Mysteries. Saturday we play this game, which is Robin's Dragonlance, or we play DM's DM Drake Takes game against the Giants. Play one of those two alternate Saturdays, and then Sundays, including tomorrow, we do all things Fantasy Grounds Talk show. And tomorrow we're going to be going over the State of the Union. Not the same as the president's speech, just the State of the Union of the Forge and the DM's Guild, letting people know like what's up with we moved everything and we did all this stuff. So we're gonna let you know, and we'll give away a prize, or at least one prize, maybe more. You don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll tell you what I'm gonna do right now. And end the stream. Good gaming, everyone.